welcome back everyone to another episode of Three Lads in a Beautiful Game. I'm your host who loves a good roast, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Red Devil Soul and Joey Six Time. How are we doing, fellas? How are we doing?
Good, very good weekend.
That was good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been practicing. Yeah, I thought I was Eminem there, but anyway. I'm glad you appreciated it.
Very good.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, no, look, we had big games this week to get into.
Yeah.
And we'll start from the beginning again, and then we'll work our way to the end, to the main blockbuster, which was Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. Because our game was amazing. Anyway, we'll get into it because we have a lot to talk about. We have also our prediction league to the table for this week, and we're also doing our top 5 / who we bottom 3 predictions as well. All right, so we'll get straight into it and go into the Man City versus Fulham game.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Doing my job better than I am, people. Next week might get a new host. But look, we'll go straight into it. Man City versus Fulham. I'm going to tell you right now that scoreline flattered us a lot. That wasn't a 5-1 game. And look, I'll just go straight into it and get into the...
I don't know, man. You dominated them.
Offside?
Oh, look.
70%.
Yeah, well, I'll get into the... Yeah, no, look, we definitely did. But, I'll tell you right, because I watched the game. And the first half, it was pretty much like Fulham were playing how they were playing against Arsenal. They held their line. They were playing very well. And even fair play to them. They got a goal back. They conceded and got a goal back in, I think it was 5-10 minutes after the goal.
There
we go. Yeah, there we go. Even quicker than that. So, yeah, look, they were playing well. And then the Ake incident, or actually I should call the Kanje incident because he was the one that was in the offside position. That seemed to dampen their confidence. You could tell, the coach was pissed off, the players were pissed off. Even I was watching it with my mate, our boy Phil, that we all, I said, the Fulham fan, and you could tell he was super hyped as when they got the goal back, and you could even tell his team was playing well. And as soon as they got that goal, he said, "Nah, we've lost." And I was like, "Bro, it's only 2-1." He's like, "No, I'm telling you right now, we've lost." And I was like, "Damn, okay." And then you saw it in the second half, that's what you're saying, 70% possession, because they just gave up. You know what I mean? They're no, they're pissed off.
He's got double the amount of passes they had.
Yeah, man.
Possession.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominating them the whole game, I reckon.
100%. And look, some people...
That's Man City for you.
Yeah, look, some people can say, "Oh, look, it still would have been 4-1, and, we probably could have still won the game or whatever." But, at the end of the day, it was a shit call. But, the game is done in 90 minutes, not 45, you know what I mean? So, they had, it was a shit go for them, but everyone has, shit calls in the end of the day, but they still play the game, you know what I mean? And they could have got a result out of it if they still played that way, you know what I mean? But, look, it was, shout out to Haaland for getting a first hat-trick for the season.
Hat-trick.
Not the last one, obviously. But yeah, no, look, he's up to, he's pretty, actually, I saw a stat. He's pretty much scored the same amount of goals that he did last season, for the first 4 games and this season as well. So he's on the same track to maybe get, not 50 goals again, but you know what I mean? But yeah, no, he's looking good. He's looking good.
You never know. You never know.
Oh, look, that last season, we can obviously say that was a wonder season. Not much people get that. But if he can do that again, then we can actually start saying, holy shit, this guy's putting up the numbers. You know what I mean? But look, if he can get 30 plus goals, and even then we're cheering. But look, at the end of the day, I've said this multiple times, a broken record right now, but I'm actually surprised by this start of the season because, I said, we've always started slow. But I can't, I'm actually pretty surprised that we started this strong, considering I think I also seen that this was the first time Pep being at Man City, he's won his first 4 games at the start of the season. Usually we'll get a draw, maybe even a loss or something at the start of the season. But yeah, no, so far so good. And honestly, I can't, not to sound cocky or anything, but I can't see anyone challenging besides at the moment Liverpool. And even then, you know, like they still need a couple more signings to get them to where they need to be to, I reckon, push for a title charge. But even then, it's early days.
They're looking good.
Yeah, they're looking good. They're looking good. But look, it's early days. We can't get into it too much. But all I can say is I'm happy with my team that, you know, they won 4 out of 4. Yes, 3 of the games were pretty easy-ish, but no easy games in the Premier League, as we all know. And yeah, we move on. It was a good week. And yeah, I can't wait to get back from the international break. If you want to add anything, please feel free.
Typical City.
Yeah. Typical City.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think I said on the last review show, any other day Haaland scores 3, and the very next week he scores 3.
Yeah.
It's just
100%. No, 100%. But no, look, like I said, it was a flattering score for Lion for us because it definitely wasn't a 5-1 game, just because of like the outcome. But yeah, no, look, we move on.
Some good goals. Good 2 cutbacks were pretty good goals.
Yeah. Well, we had some.
The last one as well.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was like a, you know, standard City goal, like cut back in, you know what I mean? 1 touch finish. But yeah, no, look, there's not much to say about the game besides the, you know, the controversy. But even again, I said my piece about it.
Definitely not going to help with the game anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Some people saying it wasn't an offside, but look, I'm a realist. From the old school rules, that's a mild offside. Because some people saying, he was still diving the same way, so it didn't, you know, interfere with the play. But if you're standing
in the line of the ball, man, and he jumps out of the way, like.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to complain heaps because, you know, it's like, again, these calls
been happening too much. Yeah.
So it's not like just one team, you know what I mean? It's happening to it. But yeah, look, I feel like if the way the ref's decision going, we could possibly, you know what I mean, cop our day down the track. But look, at the end of the day, we move on. And look, I'm happy with the result, and I'm looking forward to coming back from the international result break because we have actually a tough game. It's West Ham at home, so yeah, that'll be a tough game for sure. But yeah, look, not much to talk about in our game, but yeah, we move on. Now, the next game for the week was Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Now, I'm not going to lie, I thought you were going to have a tough time with, you know, the villains coming over, but, you know, look, take it away.
Yeah, well, I was expecting a bit more from them. And I was expecting a bit less from us, to be honest. Darwin Núñez had a great game, had everything besides the goal, even though he technically pretty much was the direct reason of one. Still just not a notch against his name. His finishing, like, he's so close. He's just he's so close to being something like incredibly lethal. Like, he could have scored 3. But just, I don't know, he just gets so excited. I think that's all I can put it down to.
There was one attempt he did. Not the
own goal. A header?
It was like a header / kick / I think he tried to hip it, I think, as well. Yeah. I don't know what he did, bro. I was like you said, he got too excited for the opportunity.
It's like every part of his body just got magnetism born. It's like, what is he doing, man? But just stuff like that. That's really what's letting him down at the moment. But still, he's still creating goals and causing havoc. So goals still result from the stuff he does. That's really all that matters in the long run for the title, or for just doing well in the Premier League. I won't say title, but yeah, Szoboszlai screamer, left footed,
beautiful goal,
1.5 volley, just hits the turf and just.
Yeah,
it's like it's almost like it hit a treadmill and just went off it. Like, great finish.
Great across the goal as well.
It was really like that Thiago goal, but like it hit the ground and then like just went.
Thiago's line. I don't even think that hit the ground. I don't know.
Nah, that didn't hit the ground. I said it sort of like it.
How he hit that was incredible, but back to the game. Anyway, Szoboszlai played good the whole game. Just endless amounts of energy from him. He does good stuff with the ball. Drives a lot with the releases. He's just fit in so well. Can't praise him enough at the moment. Honestly, this year's been our best player, I reckon, all around the board. And yeah, we're very happy with him. McAllister had a great game. On the team sheet, it says he was playing a bit further up, but obviously, if you watched the game, you would have seen he was playing the 6 role again. Look, done pretty good there, to be honest. Cut a lot of stuff out. Isn't your typical aggressive, crunching tackler, but I still did see a little bit of the South American nastiness coming out of him. Little kicks here and there. So, yeah, he distributes the ball very well, and he can dictate tempo. So he could go very well there. Curtis Jones, very good game. Didn't really do too much wrong. Can't really fault the kid at the moment. Coming back from a long injury and just puts in a performance like that against a good team was good. Salah with the little goal at the end as well. There to give us, get his name another notch against it in the chase for Haaland, which was probably already over.
It's early days.
Oh, man. He just scores.
The Terminator.
Come on, man. Freak. It's an absolute freak.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that Darwin Nunez-y, about him in the build-up play where they're not that great, but he doesn't have Darwin Nunez.
No, well, look, this is what I was about to say. You're saying like Darwin Nunez, he gets in the position and stuff. So it's like Haaland, he gets in the right positions or whatever. But like you said, it's just that finishing. He hasn't got it down packed yet. He might, maybe he has, but it's just not there. If we know what I mean.
Maybe the nerves.
Yeah.
But and then the back line had a pretty decent game.
Actually, I was going to say
Gomez and Matip played great. Stopped pretty much everything. Obviously, we did get caught out a couple of times. Alisson did have to do a little bit, but yeah, for most parts of the game, it's just controlled. Watching Liverpool at their best again. You might get a couple of breakaways.
Very well.
Yeah.
I predicted you were going to get a draw, but nope. Yeah. He's played fucking great. Your defense held up.
So I was pretty impressed. Can't really fault anything, to be honest.
No, I was actually going to say, everyone was lauding your attack, and so they should. They played excellent. But I honestly reckon your defense was the man of the match. Gomez and Matip. Everyone was saying, they're going to struggle with, you were saying last week, we're going to have a trouble with, big Vinny D out and Kanate out for 4 weeks or whatever. And then, no, they put a star performance in. Honestly, that Gomez performance reminded me of last season at Anfield. Remember when we came and played?
They did stuff up that one, though, but they still got back.
They still got back, yeah.
So.
I don't know what he was doing there. He just decided to try and do some breakdance in mid-game.
They played good.
100%.
They played good. I was very impressed.
They had a good game.
Alisson getting the clean sheet, which is good.
Another great save.
Yeah, he's a freak, man. He's a freak.
I got to praise when I have to, even though I hate you.
What?
I said I got to praise when I have to, even though I hate you.
Yeah. So look, happy to continue that every game. I'm sure we'll be pretty close to the summit come the end of the season, or at least definitely if we continue that form, we'll be in the Champions League next year, which is where we really should be. But unfortunately, have to hear a different anthem on a different day of the week. I don't even know it, but it's got to be terrible. That's all I know.
That's actually better than Champions. It's actually better than the Champions League anthem, in my opinion. No, I'm being dead ass.
No, I haven't even heard it. I'm disagreeing already.
Sorry.
I'm telling you right now. No, it's all good. I'm telling you right now. Trust me. When we get off the pod, go listen to it and then come back to me at the chat. It's got a little mad beat. It's like it's sick.
You're cheating me out.
No, Champions. I'm honestly not. I'm honestly People in the chat, or so not in chat, sorry, in the comments, please prove my point, because honestly, I reckon Europa League is better than the anthem anyway, not the theme, not the caliber, of course, but just the anthem. Like the Champions League one is just more of like it's heritage type, like you hear it, whatever. Even though Man City fans don't like it.
Yeah.
But no, look, you had a good game. Like I said, I was more impressed with you. Like I know what your attack does, but I was more impressed with your defense. Arnold had a good game as well, in my opinion. He had a good game and like that. He was kind of playing, sort of
playing as like a little bit of a six.
Yeah, a little bit. I could see it. It was like he wasn't pushing too much. It was almost like, you can go a little bit far up, but not too much. But that was good because then you weren't getting caught out in the counter attack. You know what I mean? Which is one of your weakness out that way where Arnold plays. It
was for Nunez's goal as well. No, not Nunez's goal. I'll say Matty Cash's goal.
Cash's goal.
Trent put a ball over to Salah over the top, which is just like probably 50-yard pass, just delicious weight on it and everything. Now you could just see he just got the ball at his feet, lifted his head, had a scan, seen Salah go for the run, and just bang, found him.
It was literally one of those cringe goals that we cop in pro clubs. They chip it over to the fast striker. Yeah.
And bang, and even the finish, that's probably what would happen in pro clubs. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh,
rebound. Nice one, Mixer.
And then Darwin with a nice little... he tried a little dink from a weird angle and literally almost pulled it off. Just skimmed across the crossbar. It was... I don't know. It was a very odd finish from where he was, but he almost got it. Yeah. Pretty good game all around. Pretty happy.
Yeah, no, 100%. Look,
unlike our colleague over here.
Well, look, we'll move on to our colleagues' game. But yeah, no, look, it was a good game. Like you said, if you keep continuing the way you are now, then I think you will actually give us a run for our money in the title charge.
Yeah.
But now we move on to the blockbuster game of the week. The mighty Arsenal versus the Red Shaitans, or the Red Devils, sorry, my mistake. Take it away, Sol. Take it away, my friend. There was a lot in that game. There was a lot to... We could probably even talk half an hour just about this game, but please, take it away.
Back and forth at the start. It was pretty good. It was actually, we weren't playing too good. We weren't playing too shit as well, both teams. So I'm not going to say we had a great performance or a bad performance. It was a decent performance, especially away. We usually played terrible. From last season, we absolutely got smashed every single time we went away. So for this game, it was actually a pretty decent performance, but in the end, didn't matter. We scored early. Good intercept by Ericsson. Send it through to Rashford. Rashford cut in on his right like he usually does. Scored a goal. Ramsdale got to it.
He is so deadly in that position, eh?
Yeah, it's like we've been saying, he needs to get back on the left wing where he belongs.
But when he receives the ball like on a counter-attack situation and he receives it in between the centre circle and the box, and he just starts... It changes his angle from down the wing to start running inside at you. Like, I really don't know if there's... When he's like on fire, I don't think there's a defender in the world that can stop him with that. He's just so fast, eh?
Yeah, he's fucking heaps fast. Even with his feet as well. He's very good with his feet, good dribbler.
And he's got that...
He does overdo it sometimes. But every now and then it does go in.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, we scored straight away. Literally lost concentration. They scored 2 minutes later again, mostly like yours. How you
good finish. Good finish.
Oh man, good build-up play. Good fucking pass, cut back to Odegaard. Odegaard smashes it in. It was a great finish actually.
Yeah, he puts like a lot of power in it and just hooks it as well into the corner.
And Anna wasn't stopping that. So
I know. How much they paid for him? Like 30 million or something, eh?
No, not even. I think they got him. They got a loan and then they bought him for like 30 million or something. That's nothing from Real Madrid.
Yeah.
only because he was at the pressure of Real Madrid.
Yeah, because he
16.
signed like exactly.
Yeah. But anyway, second half, it was KG again, just back and forth, going back. None of us were playing that great, like I said. Then all of a sudden, our new boy came on, Hoyland, had a little appearance. We got a little break again. He did a little nice flick on to Bruno, I think it was, or Rash, I can't even think of who it was. He passed it to Garnacho, and then the little offside call was
very close.
It was very close offside.
What was your opinion on that? What was your opinion on that?
Man, usually VAR with offside is pretty right, but if you did have a look at the defender, he did do the little hold.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think it was offside. Just if you see his arm, it was a bit in front. Even his head was a little bit in front of the line. So I think it was offside. But
like you said, because of Gabriel.
So it was just so fast. It didn't look that much offside. But man, it was millimeters. It was very close.
No,
it's like, I don't know. In them instances, like
in the past, that would have been a goal.
If it's coming down to millimeters, it doesn't matter if he's 5 millimeters back. He's still going to score the goal. Like, you know what I mean? When it's coming down to a margin of that fine, it's like he still would have scored
it
anyway.
Was very, very, very close.
No, look, the margin was fine, but like what Sol said, it's what Gabriel did in the defense. He did a very smart play, in my opinion. He, like he said, he put his body back to look like so he could show like he was like the last man behind the line. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what. Yeah, got him over. Like, you know, that's what made the decision be an offside, in my opinion. Because if he was just like sort of turned back or stand, you know what I mean? He would have been, it would have been a goal, easy. You know what I mean? Probably wouldn't have even been an offside. You know what I mean? So no, look, it was a tight one. And what happened after that offside?
Oh man, after it, you could even say there was another little bad call, but I don't think it was bad.
What was
Hoyland
that?
in the box. Hoyland in the box. If you've seen him and Gabriel wrestling a bit, he did put his arm fully around him, but at the same time, I think the ball was going away from him, so I didn't think he was going to get to it. Like, so I think, in my opinion, like I said, probably it wasn't a penalty, but can't be grabbing people, wrestling them in the box. That's what I should be saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's honestly, that happens so often, though. Like, it's so often, man. Like,
happened to Haaland last week, like I told you.
That's only in set pieces usually, though. But Haaland's a big boy. Hoyland is as well, actually.
Bro, he had two guys tackling him. Like, literally, they were tackling him. Like, it was crazy. And the ref's like, yep, play on. You know what I mean? Because it's like they're both going for the ball. You know what I mean? So it's like,
but sometimes if you see Haaland, have you seen Haaland's physicality? That guy's pushing everybody off.
Bro, he's sitting there, he's pushing it, he's fighting on people and stuff. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I've heard about that,
Yeah, they ended up getting a corner. If you see, it's a far post corner to Declan Rice.
Well, I was actually
off Johnny Evans. Onana probably should have saved that, but it was coming at him pretty fast. So that's all I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for. But he probably should have saved it. There would have saved that, like Joseph said. Joey sent me something at the start, said there would have got to that. I agree with him there, but either way, it went in, and then I think we pushed everybody forward to try to get the draw, and ended up getting counter-attacked. And as you see, the meme came out of Delot going sliding to Mars, and got slid by Gabriel, slid in 3-1, and it was a tough game. They ended up getting 2 late goals at the end, but I still have faith in my team getting top 4 this year, or top 5. So hopefully we'll see, because we did play bad or away last season, and we just have to make sure that we play good away at home. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, like, if you put up that performance against 80% of the Premier League, you win. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really see too many steps forward from United since Ten Hag arrived. Really,
we didn't play shit. I can't say it wasn't a shit performance like
a tough game. Arsenal are a good team. Like, I hate to say it.
They are.
They'll win 3 games, and their fans think they're going to win everything. But yeah, they've got a good team, and when they get going, they get going. They can get up that field pretty quickly, as you've seen in the third goal.
Yeah, for sure. Only positive.
Are you worried about your season, Sol?
Obviously not. I just said we're going to make top 4 still.
You reckon you'll make top 4?
We lost.
Do you reckon do you reckon
top 10 away last season, still made top 4? So as long as we can do better against like other teams, not against like maybe not the top 4 away, but as long as we can beat them at home and then beat all the other ones like Brighton, West Ham, which we lost to away last season. Who else? Just all the low teams that we should be beating away. We should like those are the teams. So I still have faith that we're going to get top 4, but it's not a good start at the moment. But we've lost the 2 good teams.
Yeah, at the end of the day, but like what Liverpool, Spurs, and City are the only ones out of the ones who are really in the mix of the top 5. Or not like they're the ones who have done well out of the ones who are potentially going to get top 5 this year.
Yeah,
well. I don't think West Ham are going to really.
West Ham won't continue. They got to play Europa League as well. They won't continue their form.
Brighton, maybe.
Yeah, Brighton, maybe Tottenham, because Tottenham don't have like a game every week. Yeah, I mean, like all in Europe anyway, they only have to play once a week. But that could also be bad. Man. Yeah, they are playing well. They are playing very well, actually. Fair play to them. If we got any Tottenham fans that want to join and talk about Ange, let us know, because we're all about Ange Ball over here, except for the guy that's over there in the red.
Let's see how long it lasts, but.
Yeah, oh look, some people are saying till December, and then it might, it'll be all Spursy again, but we'll see what happens. Look, I hate Spurs, but I don't mind Ange, so let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Look, so I reckon you had a decent game, honestly. I'm not even going to lie. I watched the game, like I told you, like when we spoke about off air. Didn't have the best game, but what you did is stop Arsenal from playing. I don't know if you saw that. Like, you stopped Arsenal. You didn't do much, but you just didn't let Arsenal play their game, which is what I saw from Man United do last season against the big teams, right? Yes, it didn't end up being the result you wanted it to be. And like it wasn't like you said, like you at the end of the day it was still a loss, but like from what I saw, it was much better performances from the first 3 games you've had at the start of the season. Even the 2 games that you won, I feel like this game you played better just because of the opponent, but didn't get the result. You get what I mean? But,
yeah.
But look. At the end of the day, it's still early days. From a banter point of view, please keep it coming. But from a host point of view, look, it's still early days, and we can't critique it.
You want to keep me on
4 games in.
If it keeps going, I might have to leave. Nah.
might have to get a Spurs fan or a Brighton fan. So, yeah, you know what I mean. Top 3, you know what I mean.
Go other red and white. Just go to Arsenal. Go Robbie.
Yeah. No. If it's an Arsenal fan, they're taking over the show. I'll tell you that. No, we don't want that.
No, I'm joking.
No, look, it was a good game.
Yeah, that's it.
We moved, like it was solid, and it was it was actually a good good Man United Arsenal game. It was like a good classic game, even though again it wasn't the result that you wanted. But yeah, no, look, early days, but we move on. Yeah. Any much more to say about the game before we move on?
Chasing the pack already.
Hey,
who's chasing the pack?
United.
It's only 2 games.
Jesus Christ.
We're going to face Arsenal at the Emirates as well.
What?
Said everyone's got to face Arsenal at the Emirates.
Yeah.
We usually win. Yeah.
I was gonna say. Yeah, we don't have a problem against Arsenal at the Emirates. Yeah, no, look, I actually have more problem against Spurs away. That's the one. And Anfield away. I want to win those 2 this season. There's the ones that Bro, I haven't seen in my, besides scrap the COVID season, like the one where there was no fans, I haven't seen in my lifetime since, watching Man City win at Anfield. The closest we ever got was a draw. And that was when we were shit. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking, yeah. So I want to win at Anfield and I want to win at Spurs. So those are two main
The
things.
atmosphere definitely turns up against City.
Literally, the only time is when it's Man
place
United
rocks.
or City come in and
Yeah.
they find their voice. These cunts. But look, it's been a good week. We have like again a couple of good results for a couple of us on this panel. But you know, next week. Oh, is it next week or the week after the good games are back?
Not this weekend. I think next weekend.
The week after.
Okay.
Yeah.
The week after,
All
I
right,
think.
cool. Yeah, well, look, we'll be doing the preview show for that as well, so we're looking forward to that. But yeah, look, before we end the show, we'll be doing our, the weekly results and picks that we did for this week. So please, Mr. Sol, take it away.
All right, guys. Prediction week 4. None of us did good again this week.
I promise we're good, guys.
We need
know
to
what
stop
we're
being so
talking.
biased and just start picking what we really think is going to happen, even though that was mainly me this week. So, Sheffield United and Everton ended 2-2. Joey's the only one that got that result right, but only 1-1, so not the correct score, but he still got the only point. And Banks went for the Sheffield United win. Brentford Bournemouth ended 2-2 as well. None of us got that right. We all went for Brentford win.
Yeah, I really thought Brentford were going to do it. They're at home as well.
Yeah, it was at home.
Yeah.
That was
Very
They
weird.
were leading most of the way as well. It's like Bournemouth just got, I think, the last 10 minutes.
Who is it? Solanke?
Yeah, it was Solanke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that scores from
He's all right, man.
Who's that?
Solanke?
Oh,
He's a
yeah,
bad player, but
for sure, man. He is a good player.
like I remember we sold him to him for like 20-something million, and I was like, we fleeced these guys, but
Yeah, wasn't he from the youth squad as well?
huh?
Wasn't he from the youth squad as well? And then he sold him.
Yeah. Like he played
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 games, but
It was-
the numbers he'd scored in the youth the youth leagues were like
It was like Cole
ridiculous.
Palmer.
Ridiculous. Just to the point of where you're like, he has to be able to do something, man. Yeah, go on.
Burnley Tottenham ended 2-5 to Tottenham, or 5-2. I'm the only one that got that one right.
I'm going to stop backing company, man. I'm going to stop
Yeah,
backing.
you need to stop backing company.
Yeah, I thought they were going to do a bit more.
And just keep, keep putting another surprise.
Madison, man, they just couldn't stop it.
Hat-trick for Son as well.
Yeah, he didn't even do that much, to be honest. He just obviously put the ball in the net a few times.
Yeah, that's it.
But man, Madison.
No, he had an excellent game. He's actually been playing very well for Tottenham.
Yeah,
actually one of the signings of the season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For that price and especially in this market, blah blah blah. But yeah, continue.
Chelsea and Nottingham Forest, 1-0 Nottingham Forest.
Chelsea. Not poor Chelsea, such shit, Chelsea. What you deserve, man.
You remember you laughed at me when I said it was a mid-table game? Like last week, I was like, no, it literally was. Like, I'm not even lying.
That's where they belong to.
We all picked Chelsea to win, so we got that wrong.
Yeah, because our brains are tricked into thinking this is like,
a big Chelsea.
Like, this is like the Chelsea, like, this is Chelsea in their golden era when it's just slowly gone on it's gone on a decline down ever since Mourinho, just slowly. Just trickling up, you know what I mean? Like year by year, it's just getting worse and worse. Worse and worse.
Sure.
And I pray for it every year.
I hope it just keeps going. Just keeps going. Like,
fans, if you're listening, but
they got all the faith in Poch, but he failed at PSG. Then he had unlimited check.
Failed at Tottenham.
The League Cup.
The only place he's done well is where he's been given time and everything like that. And he's not going to get that at Chelsea. Didn't get it at PSG, so.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's a good manager, but yeah, we move on.
5-1 Fulham, as we know, Man City. Pumped them 5-1, sorry. We all picked Man City to win, but none of us got the correct score right.
Who was the closest?
I think you went 4-0.
I'll take it 4-0.
You
Yeah,
only
4-0.
went 2-0. Nah, you only went 2-0.
Oh, I gave him respect.
Oh,
That's right.
really? Yeah.
You were the closest, Joey. You got 3-0.
Oh, there we go.
I got 3-1, so...
Well, eventually, technically,
cut
you were the
that one,
closest.
but-
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter anyway. We only got one.
We all
point for
got
that.
the result. Yeah.
Brighton Newcastle 3-1. Brighton, that was a very bit of a shock. Me and Joey, actually no, Joey picked Newcastle to win, and me and Banks had the draw, so none of us got that right again. Brighton, another good performance from Ferguson. If you've seen, that was a good goal.
Bro. He's on a hat trick as well. Like few players got hat tricks this week. Song, Haaland. Ferguson.
I've seen all these funny memes about Ferguson wearing the England jersey now.
That's gonna start another war. Don't do that. Please don't do that. They've
Who
already stole. They stole already. Jack Grealish. Yeah.
The list goes on down the edges.
Crystal Palace and Wolves next. Crystal Palace 1-3-2. We all got that right. We all went for the Crystal Palace win, but none of us got the correct score. 1 point again. Liverpool Aston Villa 3-0. As you know, I went for the draw, and then those Banks and Joey went for the win, so I got no points on that. Them two got 1. Joey was the closest with 3-1. Nearly got the 3-1, but
Alisson.
like you said, you're
I was gonna say Alisson fucked you up, bro.
Honestly, please fuck me up every week, Alisson. Please feel free to do it.
And then last game, Arsenal Man U 3-1. Joey Banks went for the win. I went for the Man U win, and them two got the points for the Arsenal win. As it stands at the moment, Joey and I have 17 points on top, and Banks is on 14. Also, as well, we're going to do our top 5 predictions and our relegation predictions as well. So, take it away, either one of you, who wants to start. We'll just switch around.
What are we doing first? Are we going to do the top 5 first?
We'll
relegation first? All right. Well, I'll go first for relegation. Does it have to be in order, or can we just say the bottom 3?
No, just the 3.
Just bottom 3.
Just 3? Okay, there's 3 that are going down. All right, Everton. You're not.
Yeah.
I'm joking. So Everton, Sheffield United, and I think Luton will go down.
Luton? Mine's mostly the same, but I'm switching Sheffield United with your boy Company, Burnley.
Yeah, well, they're not looking that good, so maybe. But I'll back my boy. I reckon he'll make them stay up.
Yeah, I'm going. It's like the exact same as Banks. I think Burnley will eventually become decent team.
After that performance of Sheffield United against City, I think they can play a little bit better against other teams, but so can Burnley as well. They had a good
different tactics, but you play against City. Against City, all them teams are just going to compress and sit back.
Yeah.
Against other teams, they're going to have to open up a little bit. And
Everyone's going for Everton.
Everton are definitely going down. I keep telling you.
I see.
If they stick with Sean Dyche, they're going down. 100%.
They've escaped the last 2 years on the last day, man. They'd be lucky.
It's not going to happen. And I think them and Arsenal are the last 2 teams that have been relegated. So
and I don't know if you know that I think they got rid of Damari Gray. I think.
Yeah, to the Saudi League.
I don't know, man. Last year,
I like that player, bro.
Yeah, man, he's good. He's good cutting in on his right foot. He has a very, very good shot to find that top corner. He almost hits it nearly every single time he hits. If he gets in and he gets a shot away from the edge of the box, aiming for that top right-hand corner, he's literally naturally perfect every time.
Literally, word for word, he scored exactly like that at the Etihad against us.
He's so good at it. I think he hit the crossbar against us and scored one. It was just you just can't let him do it, because he'll literally hit the target.
He's only young too. What is it, 23, 24?
Yeah, but I think,
Nah, man. I actually checked it. The funny thing was, I actually was thinking,
is he young?
Because I seen him.
It looks young,
Saudi, and I'm like, wow, fuck, he went to the Saudi, isn't he young? So I checked him. He's actually 27 years old.
Okay. So he's like in his mid.
Oh, yeah, still coming to his prime, really. Prime years.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
funny that people started talking about him because I was actually looking him up like 2 days ago.
Well, there we go. Happens for a reason. Yeah, no, I reckon Everton will go down. If they keep showing diet, they're definitely going down. Easy. All right. But yeah, now we move on to our top 5.
I have a feeling our top 5 is going to be pretty same as well.
Are we actually going to do Are we actually going to do what we have the positions for the top 5, or just whoever's top 5?
How are we going to do it? So if we're going to do top 5,
no, just do top 5.
Just do because it's going to be too complicated. We'll just do top 5 again.
Okay. All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Man City. Liverpool.
Man City. I've never said Man City first. Liverpool, Man City. Tottenham.
Time they come from.
Arsenal. And the Scum.
Funny, we have exactly the same. And look, I've already written mine down too, and it's exactly the same.
It's just all them teams. The squad strength is on another level to the rest of them. If they get the ball to the good players and the good players are playing well, that will be the top 5.
I have a feeling he's going to be second, even though I predicted my team being second. The way he's playing, I have a feeling he's going to be second.
If we stay injury free and Darwizy, starts finding the back of the net. If you can put the accuracy from Newcastle into his game, he's got 2 goals every game. Almost like I don't think I've ever seen a game in play where he hasn't had a very clear scoring opportunity. He's either missed it or scored it.
Yeah, I remember last season I was watching your game against Arsenal, and obviously I was going for you guys in that Anfield game.
Yeah.
And I remember I was watching with my brother, and he came on and he missed 3 or 4 chances. And I remember looking at my brother, I'm like, is this how it feels to be a Liverpool fan, watching this guy play every week? He's like, yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because he just wanted him to score.
A lot of them, you're like he kind of creates the opportunity a lot of the time for himself, and it's like,
yeah, like we said, he gets in the same positions as Haaland, but he just doesn't have that finishing touch.
Yeah,
that's all it is. That's literally all it is. Yeah. It's crazy.
What's your top 5?
So obviously I've got City, and they're first, and they will finish first, in my opinion, unless someone actually pulls their head out of their asses.
Unless Haaland snaps a leg.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Wishing injury.
Alvarez will come on and score 25 goals.
Come on, Roy Keane. Roy Keane, take 2.
Roy Keane's got no son to. Yeah, no, he's got daughters. I checked.
Just Roy Keane still at this age just comes over to do a pitch side interview.
He need Mickey Richards' help the other day, so I don't know if he can do anything against.
I think he's got a soft spot for City now. Because of Mika.
He's all talk, Big Roy. All talk. Got headbutted and needed to be defended by Big Mick.
I didn't want to say that, but thank you. I don't want to say that because it'd be uncomfortable conversations. But you'd think Roy would be able to. Yeah, fair play.
The way he talks the talk and how he is as a person, you'd think if you headbutted him, you'd cop a punch in the mouth.
Yeah, but some people talk the talk and then they can't walk the walk.
Yeah, look, I was gonna say the same thing, but then look, like Sol said, if it was maybe 20 years ago or something, then that guy would have, Roy Keane would probably be in a court, getting sued or something. You know what I mean? But fair play to Minks. Looking out for his boy.
Big Minks.
Good on him. Yeah,
I like Big Minks, man.
You can't. He's like a likable character. He's a likable character.
He gets ripped all the time. It's hilarious.
I guess that's so mean to him.
You get roasted.
Yeah.
But it's funny because that's you can tell that's his character. He can take it. You know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah, I can take this. But I reckon City, then Liverpool. Then I think Newcastle, then Arsenal, then Tottenham. So were you all the same? Is that everyone's picked the same top 5?
No,
Why? What did you pick?
we've got United instead of Newcastle.
Hey, no way. All right, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a
I
fun
don't know,
at the end of the season.
Yeah. Look, I think the final position will.
I just think
Newcastle
It'll be-
ain't-
it'll
like,
be-
no, look,
I
banter
reckon,
aside,
look,
just
Based off what I've
Newcastle
seen
ain't
the
looking
first
as
4
good
games,
than us.
no, they're looking terrible, to be honest.
yeah, they're looking terrible, but I reckon they're gonna get a new manager soon, and as soon as they do, I reckon they're gonna go mad. Because
Who
I
are
reckon
they
one
gonna
more
get?
bad. I don't know. We'll see, but like they definitely can go out there and get what they want. Because I reckon they're going through that the Mark Hughes phase, like
Yeah,
at the
definitely,
moment. Like, they've
100%.
got that. They've got and he actually, to be fair, he's actually doing much better than Mark Hughes. But I'm just saying, just to go with thing, they're going for that stage now. They're looking for their Mancini, and as soon as they get their Mancini, they're gonna go mad. But maybe it might not happen this season, might not. But what I think what will happen to United is I think because of what the Glazers have done this season, they've really stuffed you up. You know what I mean? Like with all the we're gonna sell, we're not gonna sell. You know what I mean? It's caused a lot of rift
Dangling
between the
carrot,
the fans.
dangling
Yeah,
the
but
carrot
like
in front of them all.
no, like jokes aside, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's caused a rift again. It's back to when when you was just about to get rid of Ole, how it was a bit of like it was weird tensions between the club and I feel like that's what's gonna happen, and you're gonna have that similar season where you like because there was all this off-field drama happening that you just couldn't focus in the league. But look, you can prove me wrong. But at the end of the day, it's still early days, and good. I like a little mix-up because if we all picked the same, it would have been boring. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, definitely.
you know what I mean? So, and again, I didn't even notice. I didn't even know that I didn't think. I thought you picked the same as well. But yeah, no, look.
I'm definitely not picking Newcastle.
No, I thought you had United in there, but someone else. Like you picked not, you know what I mean? So
Nah,
Yeah.
Tottenham, man. The way they're playing Tottenham, I feel Tottenham's going to be the fifth team. Well, we might be the fifth team, but I mean Tottenham's going to
Yeah,
make
if you
it
asked
top.
me at the start of the season, it would have been the same, but Newcastle for Tottenham. But Tottenham just
no,
they
Tottenham looking good.
keep Madison fit and keep playing the big Ange ball. They'll
And
be
like we
there.
said, they're only playing once a week compared to all the other teams we just mentioned.
Yeah.
The top 5 who
Yeah,
have
that's
midweek
what I
games
think.
and stuff.
That's
gonna
what
be
I think
big.
will hit Newcastle.
No, look,
Yeah.
I reckon we'll see what happens. Look, it'll be fun, exciting. But look, it's been a great episode, guys. It's been a bit of a short one because there's not much to talk about, and we did do a late episode this week. But we have some more content coming up very soon. In a couple of days, we're going to be talking about just like generally what's happening throughout the week, the transfer
Saudi
news.
stuff, a little bit of
What's that, sorry?
football. I said,
Yeah,
the Saudi situation.
The Saudi league, exactly. And we're going to be posting EA content as well, like EA FC. Sorry, that's what I should call it. Very soon when that comes out. I believe that's out next week. Is that correct?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. There we go. There we go.
We'll probably won't be getting it for 3 weeks because we don't play Ultimate Team, so there's no point for us getting the early access. We use just pro clubs. So we're going to be doing pro clubs. We're going to be doing a career all together as well. When we do go over to just like one of our houses and we're all together just chilling at the studio, we're going to be doing a career, maybe like someone from Division 1 or 2, just a low team, getting them up. And also we're also going to be doing one-on-one, just a friendly one-on-one.
Yeah, we're gonna have one tournament between the lads. Maybe we're gonna have like a league throughout the league season. We'll see what happens.
There's only one
The trash talk has begun. The
I know
trash
you're
talk has
cutting.
begun.
I know you're cutting.
And then the pro clubs as well. If you see I got content on my YouTube page, Red Devil Soul, but we are going to be doing it on our Free Lads page as well when EAFC does come out. If you do want to participate or like challenge us, have a look at our Instagram page. Go follow us there. We're going to be doing
Div 1, baby.
Crack. Yeah, with Div 1. Actually, were you there when were you in the last game? Nah, you cut out, but we made it to Div 1. We're back to Div 1.
We made it back to Div 1. Yeah.
We made it back to Div 1. So,
But look,
Div 1
the reality
for
of it,
people. We need defenders. Come join us if you want, or come verse us. Come hit us up on Instagram. Go check us out, 3 Ladz TV.
Perfect. Excellent. Look, he's doing my job. I'm telling you, next week we're getting a new host. I'm telling you, fellas.
I've
Look.
just been having it in my head. I had it ready.
Yeah, no, awesome. Well, look, it's been a great episode, guys. Looking forward to, the international break, or when it finishes, I should say. And yeah, keep your eyes out on the channel, guys, for more content to come. I've been your host, who loves a good toast. And say goodbye, everyone, to the host.
Adios. Oh, there.
Later, go.